Hello everybody, and welcome to the 4th episode of Sherlock Holmes. Let's go. Yes, let's see, where did we leave off? Oh yes, we harpooned a pig. It was interesting to say the least.
Good gracious, you caught someone. At least now you have a suspect.
Yes. So what do? We investigated it. Oh yes, our archives. We were going to look in our archives and I have no idea where those are. I hope it's not this. Dang it. Examine?
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
Highly organized, Sherlock. Let's see. Dawson and Nelligan are bankrupt. And Nelligan is missing. They have an investment fund at a regional bank in Cornwall. Heavy losses. Joshua Nelligan, probably the boy's father. His yacht. Yep, he was rich.
Here it is. Now I begin to understand that young man's story, but I am still unclear as to what connects him with the murder. It is time to ask him.
I suppose so. So we go back to the boy at Scotland Yard. It's a lot of traveling. I don't like traveling. We can look at our deductions. Yep. Oh, this is new? Oh, maybe we have to choose between these. Well, they say luck doesn't exist, so it's gonna be that one. I think. And these were nothing yet. Let's question him again.
I have heard the story of Dawson and Nelligan, the West Country bankers.
Yes, Joshua Nelligan was my father.
I am aware that it had a bad ending. When the bank failed, it ruined half the families of Cornwall, whereupon Joshua Nelligan disappeared.
My father was under extraordinary pressure. Dawson had retired. I was only 10 years of age at the time, but it was still old enough to feel the shame that befell our family. My father was convinced that he could pay off all his debts if the creditors gave him time. He set sail for Hammerfest in Norway in his small yacht just a few days before an arrest warrant was issued. He left my mother a list of the securities he was taking. No word was ever heard from him again. We believe that his vessel went down, taking with it everyone and everything on board.
Thank you for the story, Mr. Nelligan. At last, we are making some progress.
Hammerfest.
Interesting. Joshua Nelligan and
Yes.
Peter Carey were both at sea in Norway. There is definitely some connection between Peter Carey and Joshua Nelligan's disappearance.
Yes, I think so. Because Hammerfest was seen on the map, which we found in the cabin on this map. Ship's log for 1883. And here we go again. Let's travel. Yep.
1883. That's the one I need. This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn.
Peter Carey, and we had Joshua. What was his name again? He's not on it, is he? Or am I blind? Joshua Dawson? No.
This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn. Log notes for June. Nothing unusual. Log notes for July. Nothing special.
York got sick. Poor York.
Log notes for August. These pages have
Missing.
been torn away. Log notes for August. These Canadian Pacific Railway, CPR, a torn piece from a bond certificate. I have seen this abbreviation somewhere very recently. There are
CPR
3
in the
ways of
notebook.
discovering what happened in August of 1883 aboard the Sea Unicorn. The first 2 of these will require speaking with a dead man. The last would be to locate vital witnesses, the sailors involved in this whale hunt campaign.
CPR is what we have in our notebook. You can't see it properly on the screen probably, but this says CPR with the numbers 8532 3701 2568. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 parts. Interesting. What do we want with this? Find a use. Can we combine them? No. And this is a task for Wiggins. Alright, so find Wiggins. Baker Street. Baker Street it is.
Something new, Watson. I have the list of sailors who were aboard the Sea Unicorn. We shall soon learn what happened to Nelligan's father. I have only to find them. Let us hope they are still working at the harbour.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard...
I doubt it, Watson. And really, I would prefer that all of this remains quiet for now. But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
And who might
Wiggins.
they be?
The Baker
The
Street.
secret police division of Baker Street.
Baker Street
Ah,
irregulars?
young Wiggins
Yes.
and his gang.
Yes. Believe me, you'll receive more useful assistance from these little urchins than from a dozen yard detectives. Those children are everywhere. They see and hear everything, and they are cunning. All they lack is organization. I'll summon them.
How will you do that?
There is always a watch beneath our window. I have only to call him.
Alright.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Wiggins, I need you to track down certain people for me. I'll give you a list. You can read, can't you?
Big Oliver from our gang. He can, as his father is the coachman of a famous lawyer.
Fascinating. Here is the list of sailors.
Sailors? Easy. Just gotta look where the rum and the red lights are.
Sorry to trouble you, Mr. Holmes, but the inspector asks that you come to the station as soon as possible.
Thank you. I'll be there shortly.
You know what that means? More traveling. Lestrade. Scotland Yard. Another loading
Holmes,
screen.
I'm glad to see you.
As always, what happened?
We have a new suspect, Liam Hurtley. I'm thinking that this case will be resolved very quickly now.
Interesting. Pray tell.
Well, the constable that I left at Woodman's Lee noticed a suspicious individual prowling around during the night.
Do you have him here?
Yes, he refuses to speak with us, but we'll make him talk.
Let us hope so.
Ah, yes, and one more thing. The constable told me that at the time of his arrest, the fellow was writing a letter.
Do you have it?
Of course. It's in the evidence room. at your disposal. Admit that for once, Mr. Holmes, Scotland Yard is a step ahead of you.
Never.
Breathtaking.
Nice one, Holmes. Examine Hurtley's belongings in the evidence room. Did someone spill something, or is it a trick of the light? Nelligan's, Hurtley's
These are the suspects' belongings.
boots, so we can see if they match the
Liam
footprints.
Hurtley's old boots. They're a size 9.5.
Why do they take a prisoner's shoes? I mean, poor guy, right?
The stains are fresh. They can be removed with the proper chemicals.
Alright. So now we either have to go to Woodman's Lee to see if the boots fit, or we go to Baker Street to perform the analysis. Oh, and we have to interrogate. Let's interrogate first. Because then we have to travel less. Oh, this is him then.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I would like to ask you a few questions.
I've already told the police that I've nothing to say. And you're not even part of the police.
Precisely, and considering your situation, it might be wise to speak with someone who is, shall we say, rather more neutral. You are a suspect in a murder case.
I know. Inspector Lestrade told me. It's ridiculous.
Could you at least tell me who you are, and exactly what happened that you should be brought here?
My name is Liam Hurtley. That I can tell you. But you're not getting any more than that.
Well, we shall see.
We shall deduct. Nothing to see here. His face. An old scar? Oh, I see. Oh, damn. What happened? A crested tit. It sounds not so polite, but didn't Peter Carey's wife had something with the same insignia on it? I think so. What does he have to do with her? Plant remains. A gardener it is. Finally we found him. We're missing one thing. Gardener's hands.
That's all for now.
Right. What's he trying to hide? He's the gardener. John Nelligan is not the usual thief. We have to analyze. I think we go to Woodman's Lee. What? Yeah. I think we go to Woodman's Lee to see if the boots match and see if we can talk to the wife about the gardener she claims not to have. Let's go. The footprints, and we have boots. They
These
fit.
boots match the footprints exactly.
Nice. And now I would like to speak to the lady. Because her notebook has a crested tit. I think a tit is some type of a bird. Is it?
Does the name Liam Hurtley mean anything to you?
No, I don't know anyone by that name.
Liar.
Thank you, madam.
She's a liar. Look at the crested tit.
Who could do such a thing? My poor husband.
Alright. So that's not working, I suppose. Then we go to Baker Street to analyze. the stains. We can have a deduction. Well, because Hurtley's footprints, break-in attempts. Oh. No gardener. I think he's the gardener. They were a match at Woodman's Lee, proving he was there. She denies that he was a gardener, or that she knows him at all. So. Let's go! Still having breakfast, Watson. Get off your ass and do something else than eat and read. Let's recover the letter.
I need to prepare a chemical agent that is capable of removing fresh ink. For this purpose, the chemicals from the flasks should be combined in a certain order to perform a chain reaction. First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the 3rd one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Okay. So the orange one has to be 2 apart from the blue ones, and the transparent ones go after the orange ones. Which means...
First condition.
Yes. Crap. I'm not good at this. So does it matter which ones are used? Well, we know that the orange one needs 2 parts from the blue one, so these aren't orange. And the orange ones, the transparent ones come after the orange ones, but I'm not sure if that's
first condition.
Only.
All second condition. Orange reagent.
Yes.
Third condition. Colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Should we just try then? First a blue. A green, a transparent, an orange, another transparent. I don't know. And then the order of green transparent can differ, but it's something. Transparent, orange one. Another orange one. Or am I doing that wrong? Whew, let's just give it a shot.
No, something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
Okay. Let's restart. No. So blue. Then then I shouldn't do orange, but oh, these are, yeah. Okay. The green one was right. And now comes an orange one. And then I think we put one colorless. I'm messing up terribly, aren't I?
No, something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
I'm going to take notes. Okay, so we know the first one is blue. Then comes a green one. And I think then comes a transparent one. Then an orange one. And then we're in trouble. Dang it. Or maybe we don't start with blue at all. I mean,
first condition,
why?
All 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the 3rd one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Okay. Oh, this is difficult. I wonder, because he at a certain point he says we have to start over because it's wrong. Does he do that automatically after 4 agents, or does he do it when you put the agent that's wrong? Should we just try something then? We'll begin with this one. If he says it's wrong, then we know. No, he doesn't say it's wrong. Well, this sucks. And now he's gonna say it's wrong, right?
No, something
Yes.
isn't right.
Dang it! Okay. The green one is basically a wild card which can be put anywhere. If we start with the blue one, only after the 4th it can be orange. If we start with an orange one, we need a transparent one after. So many options though. The first one can be anything. It's horrible. So many too, 7. Alright. We're going to start with an orange one. After which we will have to put a colorless agent. After which we will... So we have, orange, colorless. Then we can do blue for 3 and then 6 can be another orange. Or we can take green for 3. Dang it, this sucks. No, I think... Wait, did we put colorless in it? Now I don't remember.
I need to prepare a chemical agent.
I think... green? I don't know. Oh! Okay. Now we do blue. Oh dang it, I totally messed up. Because orange one can only go 2 after blue one, and now yeah, I messed up. Why doesn't he say it's wrong? It's wrong. Look, it's wrong, Sherlock. Why aren't you stopping me?
No, something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
Okay.
Approximately 10 hours later.
It says that orange has to be the 3rd in the sequence after a blue one. But does that mean it can only be the 3rd? Or does it mean it can also be... Because you have 2 orange, you can go blue, orange transparent, green or something. I don't know. Green. Another blue, because why not? And then we put... Maybe, because maybe then... Do you think this is it? Because that would suck. Because then, oh no. Because that would mean that the 1st and 2nd after the blue one can also be orange. Instead of... Oh, dang it. I think this is it. Because I've tried everything else.
Done. Now I can proceed further.
Dang it!
Let us see if the content of this letter sheds a little light upon the mystery.
That was so difficult. The poisons. It was... Well, we solved it anyway. Oh, cool. Cleaning. Is this ASMR? it's clean, right?
I did as you asked and hid them well. Interesting. How would Hurtley react to this?
Hurtley. Oh yes, the character. He's a former soldier. Honorable discharge, wounded in the neck by shrapnel, the old scar we saw. He's a gardener. Guess whose gardener he is? I think we go to Scotland and question them boys. Alright, I think that will be all for this episode. Next episode we will interrogate the guys about being a gardener, about the letter we found, and see if we can get a confession out of them. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!